Adventures of Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain, Samuel Lagorne Clemens, complete. Uh, Preface. Most of the adventures recorded in this book really occurred. One or two were experiences of my own. The rest tales of boys who were schoolmates of mine. Huck Finn is drawn from life, Tom Sawyer also, but not from an individual. He's a combination of the characteristics of three boys whom I knew, and therefore belongs to the composite order of architecture. The odd superstition touch open were all prevalent among children and slaves in the West at the period of this history. That is to say, 30 or 40 years ago. Although my book is instead mainly for the entertainment of boys and girls, I hope it will not be shown by men and women, but by men and women on the account. For part of my plans has been to try pleasantly remind adults of what they once were themselves and of how they felt and thought and talked and what career enterprises something gained in the author Hartford 1876. Chapter 28. That night, Tom and Huck were ready for their adventure. They hung about the neighborhood of the tavern until after 9, one watching the alley at a distance and the other the tavern door. Nobody entered the alley or left it. Nobody resembling the Spaniard entered or left the tavern door. The night promised to be a fair one, so Tom went home with the understanding that if a considerable degree of darkness came on, Huck was to come and mouth, whereupon he would slip out and try the keys. But the night remained clear, and Huck closed his watch and retired to bed in an empty sugar hogshead about 12. Tuesday the boys had the same ill luck. Also Wednesday, but Thursday night promised better. Tom slept out in a good season with his son's old teenager and a large towel to blindfold it with. He hid the latter in Huck's sugar hogshead, and the watch began an hour before midnight. The tavern closed up and it lying. The only ones there were put out. No Spaniard had been seen. Nobody had entered or left the alley. Everything was suspicious. The blackness of darkness reigned. The perfect stillness was interrupted only by occasional muttering of distant thunder. Tom got his lantern lit in the hogshead, wrapped it closely in the towel, and the two adventurers crept in the gloom toward the tavern. Huck stood sentry, and Tom felt his way into the alley. Then there was a season of waiting anxiety that weighed upon Huck's spirit like a mountain. He began to wish he could see a flash from the lantern. It would frighten him, but it would at least tell him that Tom was alive yet. It seemed hours since Tom had disappeared. Surely he must have vanished. Maybe he was dead. Maybe his heart had burst under terror and excitement. In his innocence, Huck found himself drawing closer and closer to the alley, fearing all sorts of dreadful things and momentarily expecting some takeaway for himself, only able to inhale it by by Timbleful, and his heart would soon wear itself out. The way it was beating, suddenly there was a flash of light, and Tom came tearing by him. Run, said he, run for your life. He needn't have repeated. Once was enough. Hug was making 40 miles an hour before the repetition was started. The boys never stopped till they reached the Shia desert slaughterhouse at the lower end of the village. Just as they got within it, sheltered the storm bars, and the rain poured down. As soon as Tom got his breath, he said, Huck, Huck, it was awful. I tried two of the keys just as soft as I could, but they seemed to make such a power of racket that I couldn't hardly get my breath. I was so scared they wouldn't turn the clock either. Well, without noticing what I was doing, I took hold of the knob and opened comes the door, warning locked. I hopped in and shook off the towel and great Caesar's skulls. What you see, Tom? Huck, I must stepped on Young Joe's hand. No, yes, he was lying there, sound asleep on the floor with his old patch on his eyes and his arms spread out. Lordy, what did you do? Did he wake up? No, never budge. Drunk, I reckon I just grabbed a towel and started. I thought of the towel, I bet. Well, I will. My aunt will make me mighty sick if I lost it. Say, Tom, did you see the box? Huck, I didn't wait to look around. I didn't see the box. I didn't see the cross. I didn't see anything but a bottle and a tin cup on the floor by Indian Joe. Yes, I saw two flowers and lost more bottles in the room. Don't you see now? What's the matter with the hanging room? How?
Why it's handed with whiskey. Maybe all the taverns have got a hand room. He hug. Well, I reckon maybe that's so what I thought such a thing would say. Tom, now I make go good time get that box. You so drunk. It is that you try it. Hooks shouldn't. Well, no, I draw, and I reckon now Hawk only on bodily alongside of injures Joe into and out. If there'd been three, he drunk and out, and I do it. There was long pause for reflection, and then Tom said, "Look at Hawk, let's not try that thing anymore till we know injures Joe's not in there. It's so scary now if we watch every night will be that sure to see him go. Some there of others and them will latch the box Caroline. William agreed and watch the wall night long, and he'll do it every night too if you'll do the other part of the job. And Rick, if will, and you go to to drop on Hopper, Street and Brook and the Mau, and I sleep you throw gravel in the window of the Fed Me. Agree and good is sweet. Now, how the storm's over, and I'll go home. It began to be drained in a couple of hours. You'll go back and match that long, will you? I will, Tom, and I will watch every night of year. It's sleep and stand watch at night. That's alright. No, where you go to sleep? I've been Roger half. He lets me and those his babs Ningerman. Uncle Jack. I thought water for Uncle Jacket whenever he wants me to, and anytime ask him he has me a little something to eat if he can spare it. That amigo got nigger. Tom. He likes me because I don't ever act exuf above him. Sometimes I sit down and with him, but you need that about this good things when he's awful angry. He would want all the same things. Well, I found on you in the daytime. He let sleep. I won't come bother around anytime you see something up in the night. Just skip right around at Mao.
The first thing Tom heard on Friday morning was a glad piece of news. Judge Sarge's family had gone back to town the night before. Both Junju and the dresser sank into secondary importance for a moment, and Becky took the chief place in the boys' interest. He saw her and they had an exhausting good time playing Hispi at Gullykeeper with a crowd of their schoolmates. The day was completed and crowned in a peculiarly satisfactory way. Becky teased her mother to appoint the next day for the long promised and long delayed picnic, and she consented. The child's delight was boundless, and Tom's not more moderate. The invitations were sent what before sunset, and straight away the young folks of the village were thrown into a fever of preparation and pleasureful anticipation. Tom's excitement enabled him to keep awake until a pretty late hour, and he had good hopes of hearing Jack's meow and of having his treasure to astonish Becky and the picnickers with next day, but he was disappointed. No signal came that night. Morning came eventually, and by 10 or 11 o'clock, a hidden and rollicking company when gathered and such sires, and everything was ready for a start. It was not the custom for elderly people to mar the picnics with their presence. The children were considered safe enough under the wings of a few young ladies of 18 and a few young gentlemen of 23 of thereabout. The old steam ferry boat was chartered for the occasion. Presently, the great strong file up the main street laden with provisions baskets. Sid was sick and had to miss the farm. Mary meant at Tom to entertain him. The last thing Mrs. Sire said to Becky was, "You're not get back till late. Perhaps you're better later all night with some of the girls that live near the ferry landing child. I'll stay with Susie Harper's mama very well and mind and behave yourself and don't be any table." Presently, as they trip along, Tom said, "Becky said, I'll tell you what you will do. Instead of going to you Jaspers, we'll climb right up the hill and stop at the Widow Douglas. She'll have ice cream. She'll have it every day. That lots of it, and she'll be awful glad to have us. Oh, that will be fun." Then Becky reflected a moment and said, "But what will Mama say? How will she ever know?" The hair turned the idea of in her mind and said reluctantly, "I reckon it's wrong, but shucks, your mother won't know, and so what? All she wants is that you'll be safe, and I bet you she'd set go there if she'd thought of it. I know she would." The Widow Douglas' splendid hospitality was a tempting bait. It and Tom's persuasions presently carried the day, so it was decided to send us into anybody about the night's program. Presently it occurred to Tom that maybe Huck might come this very night and give the signal. The thought took a deal of the spirit out of his anticipations. Still, he could not bear to give up at Widow Douglas, and why should he give it up? Her reason the signal did not come the night before, so why should it be any more likely to come tonight? The show found the evening outweighed the uncertain treasure, and boy-like he determined to yield to the stronger inclination and not allow himself to think of the books of many another time that day. 3 miles below town, the ferry boat stopped at the base of a wooded hollow and light up the ground from the shore and from the forest. The distances and craggy heights, the cold fire and near with shoutings and laughter, all the different ways of getting hot and tired were go through with, and by and by the rovers struck back to camp fortified with responsible appetites and the distraction of the good things began. After the feast, there was a refreshing season of rest and chat in the shade of leading oaks. By and by, somebody shouted, "Who's ready for the cake?" Everybody was bundles of candles were procured, and straightway there was a general scamper up the hill. The mass of the cake was up the hillside, opening shaped like a ladder. Its massive oaken door stood unbarred. Within was a small chamber, chilly as an ice house, and walled by nature with solid limestone that was dewy with a cold thread. It was romantic and mysterious to stand here in the deep gloom and look out upon the green valley shine in the sun, but the impressiveness of the situation quickly wore off and the roping began again. The moment a candle was lighted, there was a general rush upon the owner of it. A struggle and a gallant defense followed, but the candles was soon knocked down or blown out, and by and by the procession went filing down the steep descent of the main avenue. The flickering ray of lights dimly revealing the lofty walls of Rome, almost to the point of junction 65th Overhead. This main avenue was not more than 8 or 10 feet wide. Every few steps, other lofty and still narrow crevices branch from agent and led nowhere. It was said that now when days and nights together, through its intricate tangle of reeds and champs and never find the end of the cave, and that he might go down and still down into theirs, and it was just the same labyrinths under labyrinths, and no end to any of them. No man knows the cave that was an impossible thing. Most of the young men know a portion of it, and it was not cast. Tom Reed to venture much beyond this known portion. Tom Sawyer not as much of the cave as anyone. The possession along the main avenues and three-core stairs of a mile, and then in groups and couples began to split side the branch avenues fly along the dismal corridors and take it other by surprise at points where the corridors joined agent parties were able to elude each other for the space of half an hour without going beyond the known ground. By and down, one group after another came, struggling back to the mass of the cave, painting hilarious smell from head to foot with tallow, drippings, dug with clay, and entirely delighted with the success of the day. Then they were astonished to find that they had been taking no note of time, and that night was about at hand. The cleaning bell had been calling for half an hour. However, this sort of close to the days of adventure was romantic and very satisfactory. When the ferry boat with her wallet face pushed into the stream and body carried sixpence for the waves. Did time but the captain of the craft. Jack was already upon his watch when the ferry boat's lights went glinting past the wharf. He heard no noise on board, for the young people were unsubdued and still as people usually are who are nearly tired to death. He wondered what boat it was and why she did not stop at the wharf, and then he dropped her what of his mind and put his attention upon his business.
The night was growing cloudy under the o'clock came, and the noise of vehicles ceased. Scattered lights began to win out, all struggling two passengers disappeared. The billet between is slumber and left the small washer alone with the silence and the ghost. O'clock came and the tower lights were put out. Darkness everywhere now, yet waited what seemed a very long time, but nothing happened. His flight was winning. Was there a use? Was there really a is? Why not we eat at and tut in? As noise fell upon his ear, he was all attention. In an instant, the little closed softly. He sprang to the corner of the bread store. The next moment, two men brushed by him, and one seemed to have something under his arm. It must be that box, so they were going to remove the t-shirt. Why? Hold on now, it won't be absurd. The man would get away with the box and never be found, and you know he would stick to their way and follow them. He would trust to the darkness for security from discovery, so communing with himself just then out and gliding along behind the men can lie we were feet and then to keep just far enough ahead not to be invisible. They mount and the river stream blocks the third to the left and cross stream. They went straight half till they came to the path that led and Cardi Hill. This day too they passed, but the old Wellsman house had way at the hill without hesitating and still climbed. Edward Good thought that they will bury in the old quarry, but they never stopped at the quarry. They passed on and the salmon they flying into the narrow path with the so-much bushes and where it was hidden in the column. Just close and George's distance. Now for they would never be able to see Jean. He tried alone a while, slammed his best, fearing he was gaining too fast. More on a piece that stopped altogether. Lens no sound, no Satan. He seemed to hear the beating on his own heart, the hunting on man. Sound but no footsteps. Heavens was everything lost. He was about to spring with wind feet when a man clears his door not 4 feet from Jean. Has heard shot into his store, but he saw to again, and he stood there shaking as in a so. I was hunting sharp on he at once, and so why that he thought he must surely fall to the ground. He knew hers. He knew he was within 5 steps of the styling into within the glass grass very well. He thought let them bury in there it would be better to find. This was that stranger's voice, the trainers of the house. A deadly chill went to Jai heard this. Then was the riven hope he stopped was to fly. Then he remembered that the body The glass can be kind to hit more than the and maybe these men were going to murder her. He was either ventured toward her, but he knew hidden there they might come and cut him. He thought all this and more in the moments and that alliance between the strangers remarks on into he now this way now you see don't you? Yes, well there is company there I reckon better with it at and I who's leave this country forever win and maybe never have another chance. I tell you again as I ever tell you before, I don't care for her son. You may had it, but her was rude of me. Was rude of me, and merely his was and at I am in a million part of it. He had Miss Horsewit in front on the hill like a nigger. We all the town me and yet but I'll take it in on her on don't kill her. Don't do that, kill. He said anything about killing. I would kill. He was I but not near her. When you walk to her river on a woman, you don't kill her boss. You go for her loots. You slit her nostril. You notch her ears like a saw. By God, that's clear your opinion to yourself. If will be safest for you, I tie her to the bed. It don't craft if she does, my friend. You help me in this thing. For my Satan's why your hair I won't be able alone if you flesh. I kill you, do you understand that? And if I have to kill you, I'll kill her. And then I reckon nobody ever know much about who done this business. Well, if it's got to be done, let's guess at it. The quicker the better. I are in the shiver. Do we know? Company there. Look here, I held suspicious of you. First thing you know, well, why? Till the lights were out, there's no hurry. Just felt.
As the early suspicion of dawn appeared on Sunday morning, who came grouping up the hill and rapped gently at the old Welshman door. The inmates were asleep, but it was a sleep that was set on a air trigger on account of the exciting episode of the night. A call came from a window. Who's there? Whose scared voice answered in a low tone. Please let me in. It's only Hook Finn. It's a name that can open this door knife or die, lad, and welcome. These were strange words to the vagabond boy's ears, and the pleasantest he had ever heard. He could not recollect that the closing word had ever been appeared in his case before the door was quickly unlocked and he entered. Hook was hearing it said, and the old man and his brace of tall sons speedily dressed themselves. Now, my boy, I hope you're good and hungry because breakfast will be ready as soon as the sun's up, and will have a piping hot one to make yourself easy about that. I and the boys hoped you turn and stop her last night. I was awful scared, said Hook, and I thought out when the pistols went off, and I didn't stop for 3 meals. I became now because I wanted to know about it, and I come before daylight because I didn't want to run across the devils even if they was dead. Well, poor chap, you do look as if you had a hard night of it, but there's a bit here for you when you have your breakfast. No, they ain't dead, lad. We are sorry enough for that. You see, we knew right where to put our hands on them by your description, so we crept along on tiptoe till we got within 15 feet of them, dark as a cellar. That so much but was unused. Then I found I was going to sneeze. It was the meanest kind of look. I tried to keep it back, but nose bone to come, and it did come. I was in the lead with the pistols raised, and when the sneeze started, those scoundrels are rustling to head off the path. I soon off fire voice and blasted away at the place where the rustling was. So did the boys, but they were off in a giffy to villains, and we are after those through the woods. I could get, we never touched them. They fired a shot apiece as they started, but their bullets whizzed by, and then those unarmed. As soon as we lost the sound of their feet, we keep cashing, and we down and steered to the constables. They got up. They fired a shot spice. They started with the bullets whizzers. Though hell a good deal, but you can see that they were like in the dark, lad, I suppose. Oh yes, I saw them downtown and followed them. Splendid. describete my boy. Once the old deaf and dumb Spaniard that's been around her owns or twists and tutors me looking ragged. That's enough la we know the man happened on the in a woods hack of the windows one day slunk away, of which you boys until the sheriff had your breakfast tomorrow morning. The wheelsman sons departed at once as they were leaving. The roomhawk sprang up and exclaimed, "Oh, please don't tell anybody it was me that blew it on 10. Oh, please. Alright, if you say it hook, but you ought to have the credit of that you did. Oh, no, please don't tell." When the young men were gone, the old Wilson said, "They won't tell, and I won't, but we don't. You want it canoe. Who would not explain further than to say that he already knew too much about one of those men and would not have the man knew that he knew anything against him for the whole world. He would be killed of knowing its source." The old man promised secrecy once more and said, "How did you come to follow these fellows, lad? Were they looking suspicious?" Hook was silent while he framed a duly courteous reply, then said,
More stories came, and the story had to be told and retold for a couple of hours more. There was no Sabbath school during the school vacation, but everybody was early and sure the steering event was held. Comebacks news came that not a sick of the Dubian have been yet discovered. When the sermon was finished, young Thatcher is with Drupper along of Mr. Harper as she moved down the aisle with the scope and said, "Is my baking go to sleep and die? I just expected she won't be stirring to death." "You baking?" "Yes, we started look. Did not she stay with you last night?" Why not?" Mr. Thatcher turned pale and sank into a peg. "You and us police talking, working with a free passing by on police side." "Good morning, Mr. Thatcher." "Good morning, Mr. Harper. I go avoid dogs stone up missing. I reckon my tongue stayed and your house last night on one of you, and now he is afraid to come to came to assure have go to the station with him. Mr. Thatcher school he will prefer and sternly pale than ever. He did not stay with us, said Mr. Harper, beginning to look next a maker auxiliary came in the house police face. Joe Harper, how you said my stone this morning? No. When did you say him last? Joe tried to remember Bob was not sure he could say that people have stupid moving off on off to hyper passing along and avoiding unexit to possession of a very coordinated children when anxiously question and you teacher they answer they have no notice hyper tone and baking wood on both the ferry walk on the homework. It was dark. No one straw or scary if anyone was missing. When you Max finally bullied or he fixed the stay with stream stick in the cup, Mr. Thatcher is another away and polyface to screaming and with a wringing her head. The alarm away from league to league, from group to group, from street to street, and waited 5 minutes. The bell were hidden cranky and the right to was hooks. The carriage he a prison sack in the star insignificant. The burlaks were forgotten. Jose were chalik skills were made the ferry boat or the rakes how and before the horror was half and how do Hindewen were poorly though hit on a river toward the gap and the low affected afternoon the million seeming empire and drag Maniwon Beatty and Polly and Mr. Thatcher and these two comfort they create with when they two and there was the beating tan war and the steady night the stood wait for new both way the morning dog and lax and the war the sky was sent more candle and say for Mr. Teich was almost crazy and out Polly also you touch sent message of how an scory from the hack but they cover no real chick the human key how the home key come home toward daily appetite with Carly weeks smeary week carry an armored wagon. He for who stood in the bed that had been provided for him, and delirious him feared the Egyptians were at the cave, so the window was key and to check of the patio. She said she hoped to her by him because waiter he was who by all difference. He was the lost and notice that was the Lord was a string to be neglected. The wise man said, who and who sport in him, and the window sack. You can depend on it in the ducks, the logs, marks. He don't live in off. He never does. On in some way, on every crack the cows from inside. Kelly in the fortnight parting of hack me began to strange into the vision, but the strength of the system continuing searching, and I knew that could be gay was the remontage of the cavern way by ransom that had never been seen before. The every corner and screen was once to be to reading secure the wearing on were there through the maze of passage link were to be seen fitting hitting and hit in the distance and exotic and pistol hope sin they hope reverence to the here do the somber eyes in and one express far from the setting usually traversed by tourists. The name baking and tongue have been found tracing upper the rocky walks with Kalemok and Ney and Hag and Grease soil B.O. Ribbon. Mr. Thatcher recognized the ribbon and screamed of she said it was the last release she should ever have of his sleep of his cheek, and the no of memorial of him could ever be suppression because this one better lies from the living body before the of their cave. Some say the new, the now, and in the archive, a far away space of leagues were agreement and than a glorious school war before and a score of mango stripping though the short island and the early disappointed advice follow the children were no they in was only a sail leak. The dreadful die and new drags they stereo how alloy and the villain sank into a hopper stupor. No one and care for anything the accidental discovery you made that the expression of the temperance taber he liko o he present selling for they the purist pool tremendous had the bags was and Ludi Interbach who value lake us do the subject of travel and finally acts dealing dray the works in Anil have been discovered and the temperax taber since he had been ill. Yes, said the widow who stranded up in the wilderness wax was sick. Liquor and the spray has been so up. Little chill was a tour. You did me. Only take my use on you one street. Only you one priest was it to Stone Sayer, the folly is the widow books in those sticks, hook, skill hook. I told you before, you Max Nautal, you are very sick. Then Notre book liquor have been found. They won't have we and great power if in have been the go, so the Travis was grown forever gone forever, but was called she be screening out curious that she school creep. They stone worker they didn't wise stringing hawks being and under the wearing they have can he feel Alex the widow said to herself they he is asleep for week Tom Sayer friend is Pitibur somber boy could think Tom Sayer and I knock many left no that is go who snow was straying eno headed to go to on sketching